there, Licknriffers. Here's a nice trick you can use to add some extra flavor to your chord transitions. Instead of just changing the chord on the first beat all the time, you can add a little bit of extra lick or semi-lick between your chord transitions. Something like this. So what I did there, I took A, and then instead of just changing the chord to D, I slid the note on the second string from 2 to 3. So if you're playing it with these fingers, you slide this. So, and this gives you time to change into D while playing that little extra solo note. See, it's far more interesting this way. And it also works the other way around, from D to A. Now, I'm used to playing it with these fingers, the barred shape, okay? I'm used to playing it with these fingers, so... yeah, I'm sliding the little finger, but still, it's still a D chord, okay? Even though it's the little finger. See? Now, even if your chord is a little bit late, okay, so to speak, it still creates that offbeat tension, and the semi-lick there, this kind of masks the fact that that it's a simple chord progression. You're actually adding a solo. Now, you can also do this with, let's say, C to G. Okay, you can add the first string on 3 and then change to G. And that way, the transition is smoother, and you're creating some extra music along the way. Okay? Now, when you want to change back to C, you can hammer on the 1 on the second string. See? This. Now, from F to C, it's the same thing. You can just take the head of the chord, leave the finger on the second string, and hammer on the head of the chord where it's down here on F. So, see? Same thing, you can pull off from F to C. And this creates some really interesting ways to change chords. And you can do this basically with any chord transition. You just have to be creative about it. For example, from E to A, you can hammer on the 2 and 2. Also from E minor to A minor. See? It's that little extra flavor there. Or, okay? And you can add the note on the second string afterwards. Or, and that way you're creating melodies between your chords without working too hard. Okay, same thing from D to G, by the way. You can play 2, hammer on to 3 on the first string. Okay? But this, I encounter this a lot, so players usually do this. My question is, why not do this with every chord transition instead of just D and G? Life is more beautiful this way, and playing is a lot more fun this way. So, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and save your spot in this week's From Amateur to Awesome broadcast, my webinar. So save your spot, the link is in the description. And if you want to help me create more lessons and more arrangements for you, you can always join my Patreon. And you'll also get access to 10 of my best-selling courses when you join on Patreon. So I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Have fun.